are live.
All right, it's good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock, Tuesday, October 7th. This is a meeting of the Administration Committee meeting. I'd like to call the meeting to order, and acknowledge that the press and the public have been duly notified of the meeting in accordance with the Freedom of Information Act. First item of business citizens comments, there's none. Next item is approval of the previous meeting minutes at September 1st, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second. Any changes or, okay, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Old business, discussion of parameters to recognize long-term council members, and this is really Jimmy, so I don't know, I don't really have anything to add on it. Do you, Ashley, or?
No, and Jimmy and Amy have been doing research of
Yeah.
who's been here, how long, and he has all that information, and,
We'll just put it on the next meeting and
Yeah.
follow up with it then.
yep.
The next item is discussion of a timeline for interviews for boards and commission vacancies. So if we could just go by committee and maybe make some plans on how we're going to attack it. First one is ATAX. So there's 4 openings, and keep me straight. There's 4 openings, and all 4 have said that they would like to return. So there's really 0 openings that we have, right?
Correct, yes.
And there's no candidates either. For the environmental committee, there's 4 are coming off. 2 of them have indicated that they want to return, which leaves 2, one regular member and then a student member. But since then, we also had the request for one of the members to come off that expires, their term expires in 2027. So we'll have to fill that, but that will be only a 2-year term. So really, we have 2 openings plus a student opening.
Correct.
And we have 4 candidates plus 2 student candidates, so 6 total. So I think we should, what I would like to do is propose that on October 21st, actually, I don't know if you're open that day, that's a Tuesday, that we schedule and do it later in the afternoon, like start at 3 o'clock, to allow for the students to come in, maybe while we're interviewing, to interview all 6 of those candidates that day. Are you open that day?
I'm open.
Okay, we'll check with Jimmy, but that's what I'd like to, we'll do that. So we'll interview all 6 candidates. I would just schedule the candidates for like 15-minute interviews. I think we
Okay.
can roll through really quick if we can do that. And then on the planning commission, we have 4 coming off. One has indicated, I take that back. 2 have indicated that they're going to return. 2 of them have already been appointed to a second term, so they need to reapply.
Correct.
And of those 2, 1 has reapplied, so would need to be interviewed.
Yes.
I guess there's some confusion on whether the other one, Ron Denton, has replied or not reapplied, but, so what I would suggest we do on that same day is, and there's also 1 additional candidate, Bill Laughlin. I suggest we interview both of them, and or all 3 of them, again on that 21st.
Okay.
Maybe
Do you
we
want
should
to
start,
consider, I was
maybe
going to
we
say
should
2
start at 2
o'clock?
o'clock on
Yeah,
that
that's exactly
day
what
to
I'm saying.
get through the planning commission, and then we can go.
I'll try to do the planning first and
Yeah.
then roll into environmental with putting the kids at the end.
Right,
Okay.
And
Actually,
then-
that works for you, too? Okay.
yeah. And then on BOZA, we have 3 coming off. 2 have indicated they want to return, and 1 is still open with no candidates. So I suggest we talk to Ted McKnight, and see if he's willing. He has an interest that he wants to go to ATAX, but there is no ATAX openings, so let's see if he would continue on to, on the BOZA until there's an opening on ATAX.
Okay.
Mm.
We'll reach out.
I think at that point, we should, if there's an opening that he fit, the other thing is he's got to fit one of the criteria. But if he fits the criteria, we should make an effort to try to get him over. He's been asking for a long time. So that covers that. And then the other items we have are the beach committee, the new beach committee, which the old beach committee hasn't even finished yet. So I think for tentatively, though, we should probably schedule November 5th, which is going to be our next meeting, by the way. But we just devote that meeting to fill in the beach, interviewing and filling the beach committee.
To interview all 10.
Well, there's not 10, I don't think. Well, there is 10, isn't there?
To be honest with you, I just,
It just says to date
Yeah.
applications.
I think one of them, though, didn't one of them back out, or,
Tim Mahmoody applied. I did
Uh-huh.
not put him, was it, did I take him on?
I
yeah.
don't see him.
Okay, good. He had applied, and I said, you can't be on both. And I said, he didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I said, you can pick one or the other, and he opted for planning.
Okay.
He just, because he currently
Yeah.
kind of serves on two, and I
Yeah.
said, well, that one's an ad hoc, it doesn't really count, blah, blah, blah. So he wants to stay on planning.
Someone told me that Cindy Solomon may have pulled out too. Is that true?
She did.
okay.
She has, I don't know that she made it clear if that's her current position or her future application, but I'm assuming it's both.
Well, if it is, then it's probably down to 7 or 8. And I think we could probably, if we did, if we devoted that meeting to 15, 20-minute interviews, we could get through them, okay, if we were pretty snappy with it.
The other thing we'll need to do, and I can do this ahead of time so that you guys are aware, and I could push this out in an email if you want ahead of time, is the parameters of the Beach Preservation Committee, what the ideal was. It wasn't like their ordinance doesn't read, or the thing doesn't read that it has to be the
That's
makeup.
correct.
This is a suggested makeup,
Yeah.
is
Okay.
people living here, here, and here, kind of.
Yeah,
Cindy did clarify she wants to withdraw her name from consideration.
Okay, all right.
okay. Okay, so is that a plan?
Yeah.
All right.
So 4 on the 5th, we want to do it at 4 PM, not 2.
No,
2
2.
o'clock.
2 on
2
the
o'clock,
5th.
because then I'll push the kids to the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
So we'll do planning, the people for planning
But
first.
on the 21st.
On
What
the
about the
21st.
5th?
That's all beach preps.
Oh.
So would that be at 4 or
Oh,
2?
2, I guess.
2 or 4?
Well, our regular meeting scheduled at
At
1
1.
o'clock
Oh,
on
okay.
the
Oh,
5th.
1.
Yeah, it'd be our regular meeting.
Okay, 1.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which- All right, so, do we ready to go to executive session? So I'd like to make a motion that we go into executive session in accordance with South Carolina Code Section 30-4-70A1 to discuss nominations for the Ola Hanbury Employee of the Year Award. Upon conclusion of executive session, return to public session, the committee may vote on any matter related to executive session. Do I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.